Alright, and we are live. Let me try this one probably. Okay. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this works out. You guys can still hear me. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry about that technical difficulties trying to start it up, making sure everything's working properly here. Pretty sure you guys still do it. Yep, you guys still hear me. Okay, sweet. Alright, so there we go. We got that all set up and ready. Camera go. Okay. Come on, stream lag. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? Come on, how do stream lag? Alright, that should be good there, right? I think we should be good. Aim my camera a certain way. There we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's Jay back here in lovely Ark Adventure. This one, guys. We are back here on Ark Genesis. So we are back here on the Genesis map. You guys can see I've been upgrading the base already. The cosmetics that my lovely Tri Halo that was putting down is now being like obliterated now because I'm replacing all the metals with metal now. But yeah, so we are replacing metal structures up in here, and we'll definitely be upgrading a major upgrade to this dramatic base over here. So I don't know why there's that much gasoline burning in there, but yeah. So this is what the base looks like so far. It's again normal stuff, but it's being upgraded over time here, and basically we're gonna grab some more metal over there from center too, and along with the other servers that we've been doing. So if you guys have noticed, there's a giant problem here with the base over here on Genesis. Now, as you can see from the tri-blocks and everything like that, oh, it's lagging a little bit. You can see from the dry logs that some stuff, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever noticed it when playing Genesis, but noticed in like in the ocean biome, that stuff occasionally dies, and you guys can see over here that a lot of it, like especially over here in the beginning of the tribe log, over here somewhere, where'd it go? It's all the way down to the bottom probably, but there was a massive time when we got a lot of stuff killed. It was probably more, oh my gosh. Like all over here, like all this dying was over here. But what ended up happening was, so if anyone is not knowing what's happening, I'm not sure if it's a glitch. I'm not sure if it's part of the game, but it's not just me either. A lot of people staying in the ocean biomes and stuff like that. That there's apparently lightning, lightning from a storm or something like that, that is killing all of our dinos that are out in the open. So as you can see, we have this massive area over here. What we're gonna end up trying to do is, this is PvP by the way, so we have to make sure I got some turrets up and stuff like that too. But we're gonna be making a massive base covering this entire area basically. I'm going to try to get rid of these plant species eggs. I might put them somewhere else. I'm going to definitely try to put some more different types of turret towers. There is no flying on Genesis. That's why I'm not even wearing a tech gear anymore, because there's really no point in wearing tech gear right now. Maybe the helmet, maybe, to be able to scout stuff out, but there is no flying, so you have to keep that in mind too when it comes to Genesis. So it'd be very pointless for me to bring over any flyers, if any. It'd be very pointless. So yeah, we have a lot of work, a lot of ground to work with here. And actually, well, where's my hover skiff actually? So the only thing you can fly with is a hover skiff, which got dramatically nerfed in the ocean biome. So I'm not really worried about an attack from there. But it just, what the heck is that box? Is that a box from somebody? We have someone over here. What? Bruh! What? When do we have someone over here? There's someone on my island. Right next to my base. What the heck? They got dinos. Okay. When did they come over here? Make sure it's my ship. Okay, it's my ship. Okay, so apparently we have intruders. Okay. Let's go investigate them, I guess. I'm a shotgun handy. They don't seem to be... They're made out of stone, obviously, but... What the... Really lobster. And compies. And you got your retreat, aren't you? Yeah. So they're trying to explore someone's base and then... Left their door wide open. Okay, human. Of course it's always human. Why wouldn't it be human? When we see if they try to name anything specifically, maybe they're... I don't know if these guys just... casually built here or whatever. Oh my god, my brightness. This is why I got my tech helmet, bro. Okay, so it's literally just a random hut here. Okay, duly noted that people can get over here pretty easily. So, yeah, it looks like someone was just starting on. They built a random. Oh. Okay. What do you got on you, buddy? Gilly Snow chest piece. So it looks like this guy's a literal beach bob. Okay. I don't think it's been meant to do any harm, but yeah, it's a literal beach bob. Alright. Alright, Mr. Beach Bob. I'll leave you alone for now. You'll be fine. I guess I'll leave you alone, Mr. Beach Bob. What kind of stuff you got going on? You're not really much of a threat, so I'm not gonna really care too much. Oh, bro. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what, buddy? If you want to name your... Where'd you go? Where's your body? You want to name your stuff like that, then that's exactly what's going to happen to you. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I ain't gonna bother even killing this stuff because it's not. Alright. 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 Just because of the fact that you basically... Oh, can I even pick up... Oh, you can't pick up wild dinos. Alright. We'll come back to him and kill the rest of his stuff later. But, yeah. So the reason why I killed him was because, well... He must have been a stream sniper or something, bro. Because, yeah, he, named his parasaur a certain word that I didn't even... That I'm definitely not gonna, ever show on stream, so... Yeah. I don't really take too kindly to that. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. So to be honest, I'm even surprised you're even able to even type that stuff in chat. Even able to do that stuff in chat, to be honest. Must have been a stream sniper. Anyway, though, besides that, normally I don't kill beach bobs, but no, the way he named his Paris. So if he didn't name his dinos that, bro, then I wouldn't even bother with him. Anyway, though, okay, so I'm getting sidetracked here. So anyway, though, I was supposed to, when I was going around with the hover skiff, I was supposed to basically take over. We're gonna take over the entire island, basically, and that's how we're gonna end up doing it. That's exactly what we're gonna do here. So anyway, though, let's go ahead and check out the transmitter over here and see what else we got. Some other structures over here, so that's pretty good. We have the metal foundations, so I might as well plop down these metal foundations and might as well get them ready, and might as well go ahead and do them too. Let's go ahead and get all that ready. So I guess it's really difficult when we have no flyers. So let's see if we can probably put it up to over here, maybe. Tough decisions, guys. Tough decisions. Well, see me how we already have our dinos over here. Oh, let me pause the camera really fast, guys, because I can't even... I gotta turn on my brightness. I gotta turn on my brightness, man. I can't see anything. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to actually stop the stream. My own dead, so I can see the chat. Anyway, oh yeah, that's all I was trying to do. I was trying to get my brightness back up. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So there we go. We are good. Alright, so now we go ahead and place on our foundations again. Properly. It's really weird not being able... Where's the Mega Raptor? You know, where that's my Mega Raptor? I actually move a lot faster with my Mega Raptor. It's so weird not... Like, I'm so used to flying around with the tech suit, and it's just so weird not flying around with the tech suit. There we go. I did not realize how incredibly slow I am. There we go. We'll go ahead and do it that way. We're gonna have to move all these... Okay, I'm gonna have to move all these dinos. These all gotta move. These all gotta move. Alright, we gotta move all these dinos out the way really fast. Oh, the peaceful music. It's so peaceful. I love it how the dinos are still tracking all the way to the side of it. Yep, that's the thing. It's a thing. I might, mystery, I might pop your stuff. There's so much stuff out. There's so much stuff out, and it's everywhere. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, she's been doing a lot of taming, and I don't want to mess with too much of anything here. Alright, so let's see if we can go on over here. The reason why we had all the stuff clustered underneath the ceiling is because, again, that glitch. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, or if it's natural, if it's supposed to happen. I have no idea. Alright. Cut the other aloe. Alright, the reason why I need to do this is I'm trying to build the foundations more. So nothing can get back there. Aloe, where'd you run off to? You ran off over there. You know what? Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. My only hope is that there's no lightning that strikes while I'm actually riding around on here. That's my only hope. Alright, so there we go. Now we got our foundations down. We're going to need a lot of foundations. Why is it not connecting? Okay, why'd that not connect? Bro, what? Arc, what are you doing? Oh, because there's a crop plot here. That makes a tad bit more sense. Okay, okay. That was not placed properly. Alright, as you guys can see, the massive foundations, or that foundations, man, is gonna start. Is that a crop plot down there or something? Ah! I'm gonna get the Therizino. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get the Therizino. Oh, yeah, that's a crop pod down there. Right. Perfect. Yeah, so what I was supposed to originally do with those crop plots, I was supposed to make plant X. But that never worked out. We're not gonna want to put anything against the wall up here. Actually, you know what? So, yeah, we'll put it against the wall. This makes it harder for people to get in. Oh, lagging. Again, it makes it much more harder for people to get in and, yeah, pretty much enclose everything. So that's what we're going to try to do, is basically enclose everything up in here. So sorry guys, might be able to build the stream here. As I'm dropping my frames like crazy, placing down all these foundations. I would not be surprised being hitting the build on it at some point. We got more foundations down there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to grab all the structure. We're going to grab all the foundations up in here. So I don't think I have too much more foundation to get in. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't want to leave all this stuff out too long because, again, the lightning is a more concerning thing that I'm really worried about right now, is having that massive lightning. So that's another reason why I'm trying to enclose everything. And then on top of that, too, normally I don't want, like, especially in a PvP manner, I normally don't build anything out in the open, but this is Genesis, this is a newer map. Not that many people have, well, actually a lot of people have been on here. But, the one thing is, too, well, first off, we're not going to have any cave damage, but there's also no flyers, so it actually, this is the only time you'll ever see me technically try to build out in the open, because there's really no flyers. So it's still going to be a difficult raid. I ain't saying it's gonna be. Oh God, I can feel it. I don't know what the hover skip is doing. Okay, but even the hover skip, you guys can see I'm at full speed right now. This is at full speed at the hover skip right now. Like any turn right now could completely obliterate this hover skip. Even if they bring stuff over from the other servers. Alright. Go ahead and grab that. But yeah, my main goal is to completely take over the island. Absolutely, completely. That is my main goal. And then we're going to try doing that. I'm going to pick up this auto turret. Pick that up. And then I don't want to leave complete defense, be completely defenseless here. So we're gonna make sure to put down our auto turn back in the same spot. I don't know what snaps up the foundations, but I guess that is what it is. And don't worry, we'll be getting more defenses up in here, but we just gotta start with some structures up in here. But, oh yeah, shoot. If you guys want to join the cluster, though, all you gotta do is just type in my YouTube name. You just go into Try Gaming. You type that in the search bar. You'll see the massive 6-map cluster that we have right now. I'll stick my Discord there too. You can also join the Discord that way also. So I don't think. Oh God, am I gonna have to these dinos? Okay, so there's no way to. Oh wait, I can grab them with the hover skip. We can grab them with the hover skip. Okay, yeah, we can grab with the hover skip. Okay, so we should be able to hopefully grab the field meal with the hover skip. Bruh, are you kidding right now? I might have popped all the dinos. I might legit pop the dinos while I'm trying to do this. We're trying to put down foundations, put the dinos down. It's not gonna be a fun time. Let's see here. Now I'm on a little field meal. I actually need you for plants. I guess I'll waddle all the dinos that I'm currently on the new foundations, and this way I won't have to deal with them when I'm placing on the other foundations. It's gonna get a lot more annoying when I'm placing down. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Make sure all you guys can waddle out of here. Worst comes worst, gotta pot them. But the other thing about PvP is you gotta do with the crosshair timers. So move all these guys. Yes, it's been making it very insanely difficult to try to breed anything. Or do anything of that kind of nature. Especially taming, since you want to tame all the new creatures. It's been very difficult to do it when, you know, you don't have any space. Like this lovely extract over here, the mystery tamed. You know, some crazy stuff like that. And then we got some more bloodstalkers. There we go. I want to eventually take a new octopus and stuff like that too. Here, hopefully that works out a little bit. Perfect. All right, they're all good. They're all good. All right. Anyway, though, back doing this. So we don't want to do it out there. We'll probably make the. Actually, yeah, I know that will be a very large base with multiple rooms. We'll probably make it all the way out to up here. Again, the large we want to make it right there, and then again we're going to be utilizing this entire island. I guess why did this take damage? I have no idea, so I just demolish it anyway. I don't know why it took damage. I can also put plant X around. I can also why does this need repaired? Well, this probably took damage from the lightning, to be honest. Dropouts are super easy to make, so I'm not even worried about it. Alright. But this will be, I guess, our main building for right now, and then as we take over the island, we should be good. Now, this is not a spawn island, so you can't spawn here. You naturally have to get over here by either ship or swimming, which is why I was confused on how that guy got there. I didn't see his raft or anything like that, so I really hope and pray that they didn't make this a spawn island. That would be bad. That would suck. That would really suck. But he didn't die to like our turrets or anything like that, so like he didn't get in here. I'm just very confused on how that man got there. Very, very confused. Alright, so I think that's all our foundations we did so far. I'm pretty sure. I have a lot more metal over there on center, so let's go over to center and go check out some stuff over there. and as we go gather some more stuff over here. So let's go check out the other servers. I'll show you guys how to get into the servers, how to get into the cluster. So right now we're going through a bunch of metal and cementing paste. I'm pretty sure we can go get kite and stuff like that too. And if we run out of cementing paste, like we can get more kite and stuff like that. And some other spots. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so in order to run the cluster, all I gotta do is set my YouTube name. And you'll be able to see the 5-man cluster, or 6-man cluster. Lost Colony will eventually be decaying unless I get more donations for that one. But other than that, though, the rest of the servers will always be 5 servers. So, but anyway, though. So let's go over to center really fast. I'm pretty sure I just did an entire giant metal run over there. So I should have a pretty good hunk of metal that I could use for this massive base. Because I was also making more bases over there at center too. And making more turrets and making more all that other fun stuff. So. And we're going to probably run some red drops and stuff like that over there on Rag. We'll probably just run some drops and stuff like that too. Hopefully get some more items and stuff like that. Double check something really fast, making sure that no one hit anything. That must be freezing stuff, so we're solid. We're solid. Nobody's over here. What's up, guys? So thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate that. Alright. So I should get here my forge has already been smelting. And we still have more metal in here. So we're gonna grab all this extra metal. I don't know how much cementing paste I actually even... Oh my god, I had so much metal I actually outweighed myself. See, I only got 3k cementing paste over here, so cementing paste could be a very major issue. Let's go double check the makeshift mega lab. Where did I put the makeshift mega lab on this map? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, see, I'm not used to flying. It's over from Genesis. We have 2,000... Okay, we have 2,000 kite in here. I might as well use all of that up then really fast. We'll use that really quick, and then I'm gonna double check my boss fighting dinos to see if there are any chitin or keratin on them really fast. See if I left any on them. No, we do got more hide though. I gotta feed you guys. Ooh, 5,000 chitin right there, perfect. I might even just transfer the chitin over to Genesis and just make the... Cause I have a ridiculous amount of stone over there. I'll just simply make the cementing base over there. There we go. Now we got more chitin. Thanks for doing all the boss fights. That basically gave me a bunch of chitin, free chitin that I could do. It would be nice if the chitin actually transferred to my inventory. That'd be nice too. Okay, there we go. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. Alright, got some more chitin there, and we got some more. There's Zeno. I'm sorry I haven't fed you guys, but don't get mad at me. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, so that's about our 5,000 chitin right there. Okay, so the Genesis not flying. All of them seem to be okay, I guess. Did I think starve to death? I don't think starve to death, right? No, we're good. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, I'd rather it be crafting over there on Genesis. I'm pretty sure I got enough stone and everything like that. So there's another 2,000 cementing paste. Let's go ahead and double check. Oh wait, did I even guard the metal? Or I plopped it away, didn't I? The whole thing I was supposed to be gathering was metal. Alright, let's withdraw a couple stacks up in here. Well, let's keep going. I probably can't keep withdrawing. It's not gonna allow me to. Okay. You know, it's casual 135k metal. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Let's just keep going. We should be good with that. We'll also run a couple of drops over here on Center and on Ragnarok. I'm kind of curious to see how the hover skiffs now work after the change. Go ahead and transfer all that. That should give us enough resources. I can transfer over some more structures too, and hopefully I might even have to make the structures. Hope I can find the structures instead of having to make them all. Okay, perfect. Then let's go ahead and double check my structure thing over here. So yeah, it'd be very pointless to transfer any flyer over to Genesis because they don't work. So it'd be absolutely pointless. We got metal walls. Might as well grab all the metal foundations and walls and bring them over there to Genesis. I'm gonna use them over there right now. We'll grab some of the tech turrets. We're gonna need extras of those and some more of the heavies. Element, it might be a very major issue. I didn't think about that too. I could craft up some element during the meantime with the massive amount of element that I have over here. We could actually craft that up too and have that crafting when turn that into dust as we're playing over there on Genesis. So let's go ahead and do that really fast. I can transfer over some of that element dust there too that we have right there. Actually, also turn that on. Let's craft that up really fast, and then there you go. So that'll craft up when as we are progressing toward over there on Genesis. So anyway, as you guys know, obviously you can't transfer hard element; you have to turn it into dust. But we're going to need all that element to turn into shards or attack turrets. Again, this is PvP, guys. This is PvP. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that, transfer all that other fun stuff, and then it should be good. For right now, we'll worry about dinos and stuff like that later on. We'll worry about that later. I'm not too concerned about that. How are you guys? Oh my god, my Octodons are almost dead. Oh boy. They might actually be very helpful over there on Genesis, actually. I'm kind of curious to see how those will work out. Alright, anyway though, that should be all we really need for right now. From over here, structure-wise, it should be... I guess I could run some drops, but we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Yeah. If I can get more cementing paste over there on... There, we should be fine. Anyway, though, in order to join the servers, though, guys, all I gotta do is, again, just some type of my YouTube name, and you'll be able to join the cluster right in there. So, this is how you join in. We're still in the first part, man. YouTube name works too. So, you go back over to Genesis, and let's go ahead and go do some more building, bro. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely build a massive upgrade. The base is gonna have an absolute massive upgrade, and we'll see what we can do here, and trying to get more larger dinos and cooler stuff. Alright. So, let's go ahead. So, we have much more stone. Another couple things, too, I want to start making is literal dedicated storage boxes because help out with crafting needs over here. Because it's been driving me crazy not having... Okay, so I noticed that one thing is that it is laggy when it comes to inventory when you're transferring stuff. So, give it a few seconds. There it goes. Okay, so... I don't know why, but this map in particular does that for my cluster. I have no idea why. I just realized I don't have tech leggings, so I'm not going to be able to move anywhere. Because I only have flak. I'm going to have to do the old classic official trick with popcorn and everything. Oh, man. Come on now. Alright. That's because of how much sheer amount of metal we have. There we go. One other thing too I was doing also, so if you guys can see how on my hexagon I have 0 hexagons now. So I had the 80,000 hexagons I got from last stream when I was doing those missions. So I just basically bought cementing paste to see how much cementing paste you can actually buy. So if I really wanted to, if I'm really lazy, I could also do it that way too. But it might be actually easier to, since I have the dinos, it might be easier just to craft the cementing paste. But if I ever wanted to just craft some fast cementing paste, I can, and I should be able to do that very, very easily. So let's go ahead and make some more cementing paste. We have to make sure Mega Lab right there, and now we have more chitin and keratin, and we also got some more paste up in there. Alright, we also can craft an element dust and turn this into straight up element. So make this one a stable element. There we go. Perfect. And have that crafting up there. Alright. And then we also have, again, more chitin keratin we can do for extra cementing paste. Okay, it's only made 200 cementing paste, which is not good. I'm pretty sure I got some stone over here somewhere. I would not be surprised if I didn't. I probably don't. It's probably somewhere in my smithy. This is why I need dedicated storage boxes. This is exactly why I need dedicated storage boxes. But we will get to that. We haven't even built. We haven't built the actual physical base yet. Kind of difficult to do that when you kind of, there's 5,000 stone right there. Okay, perfect. That should work out for our favor. And this little cluster of a base should be much bigger. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we build up. How much cement base we made? 1,200. Okay, perfect. All right. So to make sure Mega Lab do its thing, we do have some more structures here though, and we can also make some more structures. Oh, wait, did I grab the rest out of that? I'm not sure I grabbed the rest out of there. I did. Okay. Perfect. And then I don't know which random seeds on me. Scroll this down. I don't know when people are storing cakes in here. Alright, metal foundations. I guess we'll hold off on making metal foundations. I just want to see how much we're gonna need right now. Make sure it's not storming so no lightning decides to come over here. Alright, we're gonna need a lot more foundations. So we have 100 on us still. So let's go ahead and make maybe 200. Maybe about 200 more foundations. Maybe. That's a big old maybe. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be as large as my castle was on Ragnarok a while back. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. It's gonna take forever to craft, so I might as well place on these other foundations during the meantime of that. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or if it's meant to be, but there are some times where you get storms in the ocean, and so I'm not sure if anyone else has this issue, but when you're in the ocean biome on Genesis, there is a chance for lightning to strike your dinos and everything you love and own, and it'll basically kill everything instantly. And then it's just, in your tribe log, all it says is your stuff just died. It didn't say how it died, it just says it died. And this is what I've been finding out, that it's actually lightning that's actually doing it from the storm. So keep in mind, guys, you want to keep your stuff covered on any game mode, PvP and or PvE. You want to make sure you have your dinos covered and or in cryopods in the ocean biome. Which I'm hoping it's a glitch, because, I mean, that just kind of defeats the purpose of a lot of things. So let's add the base out with dinos, especially in a PvP manner. Stuff that's ready to attack other players. I forgot, I gotta turn on my camera again. No, I can't see Jack Diddley. Alright. I don't want to awaken you. Oh gosh darn it. Alright, hold on a minute, guys. I gotta pause the stream again. Oh, it drives me crazy. Not having brightness, dude. Then the picture quality looks terrible for you guys, and it looks bad for me because I'm trying to sit there and squint the entire time. But I gotta redo that every single time I log into a different server. Alright. You guys should be able to see? Yeah, you guys can see now. Might be easier doing my Mega Raptor. Lots of foundations. Now I ain't worried about the cosmetic field. This is, we gotta worry about the actual stuff here. So this is PvP. As the server population grows, I want to make sure I'll be able to actually have a stable base. Because again, in PvP, I never build out in the open. That's never a thing. So it's just like, yeah, it's quite concerning. But also, on Genesis, you can't fly. So, I mean, it's a hit or miss. But it's still not an easy raid. But it's still a raid, man. People can do stegos and stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna have to get creative, man. I'm gonna have to get creative. I'm gonna have to get creative. Make sure there's no storms. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now is storms, man. I don't know if I even need plant species X seed. I'll just... We got so many plant species X seeds, it's not even funny. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. And then we can also, again, I can also farm up missions too to get more cementing paste and or resources too. Fast resources. Very, very easily. Just running a couple missions will give me a bunch of hexagons. And the hexagons aren't boosted or anything like that, guys. Anyway, too. This is all natural, normal, official stuff here. Getting 30k hexagons is actually pretty freaking easy. Thank you all for joining in, guys. I do appreciate it. Back here building. Been pretty well so far. Again, normally in a PvP manner, I'm not building out in the open like this, but there are also no flyers on Genesis too. Well, technically you can have a flyer. You can't bring over a wire and you just can't fly it physically. It won't let you ride it. But there are also other creatures that can easily jump over walls. So, I mean, there, miss. I'll use some strategy up in here when I'm actually building out here. This would be a very weird build, man. This would be a very weird build. I ain't used to it. But having my own island to my own self, I like it. I like it. Pretty cool. I forgot to place on the other turn. Because I have other stuff in my inventory right now. I'm trying to place that foundation. There we go. Alright, where to put the other turn at? When I get my tech helmet, I'll properly distribute my turns. I don't worry about that later on. Hey, what's up, Airborne? Thanks for stopping in, bro. Currently watching it from work. Ah, it's the best spot to watch it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining in, bro. I do appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Currently, right now, we're just building a massive base over here on Genesis. We're completely upgrading it. Showing the service we love. We've been having some pretty fun so far. Yeah, there was a beach bob on my my island that I'm currently building on, and I had to kill him because, well, at first I was gonna leave him alone because it's a beach bob, but then it turns out that he decided to name his dinos. When I wanted to walk up to his dinos to look at what their names were, they were a certain definitely an interesting type of words that you normally don't want to use ever on a stream or ever say. So I decided to kill him because they seem to be a troll. Yeah, so that was a fun time. I had that happen before. I guess is that a crop plot down there again? I decided to place on trees. Okay. So I guess the hardest part about this right now is going to probably be the foundations. Because I decided, because like I said, when I first started Genesis, we didn't have very much. So I was literally going off plant X. You guys can see over in the walls and stuff like that. Which are, I mean, plants are somewhat helpful. There is an early defense, but it's not that very helpful against the laking defense. But I wonder how raid is going to be on here too, because like there's no flyer, so it kind of makes things a little bit interesting. I mean, it makes things a little more strategic, I guess. Well, I maybe want to say it that way. It's gonna be weird, man. It's gonna be weird. Strategies like building out here is actually valuable. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so we also have some more. Okay, we almost have all the foundations down, so you guys can see a much larger improvement here when it comes to that. And then now we'll be able to house more dinos more properly from the lightning. Again, that's another reason why too, is because of the lightning is a very major issue right now. And naturally too, in a PvP manner, you don't want your dinos just casually chilling out in the open. So if somebody does get an upper advantage, upper angle on your base, they can simply just snipe your dinos. Because I know that, because I'm the type of person who would do that. So yeah, I mean, another fun time. I think we should have enough foundations though. We'll just hold off on making anything else, using the rest of our resources there beforehand. But I will be streaming up here for a couple of hours or so. I do have to work. But with my new work schedule, me having basically working only one job now, I do have days off for once, guys. I actually have days off for once in, what, 4 years? I want to say 4 years. I've been working 2 jobs without a break every single day and doing YouTube. And now I actually have quite literally a day off, so 2 days off. So yeah, I would definitely be streaming on those days too. Okay, see, I don't know why that's damaged, which is really weird. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And anytime it rains now, I'm concerned about the lightning. I'm so concerned that everything's just gonna get absolutely obliterated and die. It makes me scared. It makes me scared. But if I build fast enough, which I'm pretty good at building really fast, especially under pressure. We'll try to go and do some more taming and stuff like that too. There's definitely a couple different dinos that I would really favor on this type of map, and that would be the Manguana and Rock Drake. Would be really good dinos, and Managarmr too. I want to see how well they work on Genesis. They would be they would work very well. I'm not sure how in the lunar biome though. That's the only concern. I want to get some space whales, bro. At some point, I want to get some space whales, man. Oh, that reminds me. So supposedly they fixed it a while back in one of the recent patch notes, but let's go double check really fast. They were saying there was issues with building on the hover skiff, and I'm kind of curious to see if they fixed it, and they did. So they did fix it. You can build on the hover skiff like you were supposed to be able to build on the hover skiff. So now we can actually place down cannons and actually go to the lunar biome and actually go get some space whales, man. I'm actually very excited about doing that. I definitely will be doing that when I get the chance, after we're done building here. But we don't even have, and I'm even concerned that, like, if I have my space whales out, bro, are they gonna get obliterated by the lightning over here? Like, is that gonna be a thing if I have my space whales out there? So I got no idea. I got no clue. But technically, those are the really only flyers that are actually even allowed on Genesis. One thing I didn't check out either are Desmos. I wonder, because cave damage, you know, because cave flying. I wonder if you can fly Desmos on here. I didn't think about that one either, since they have their own, since you can fly them in caves. So I got no idea about that one either. That's one thing I didn't check out either. Alright, so there we go. I think that should be good enough for our foundations. I don't want to leave too much there. Building the walls is going to be a tad bit tricky. I'll build some extra additions onto these natural in-game windows up there. But for right now, they at least have a main base. At least a main center thing here. Okay. Oh, yeah, give me the foundation. Okay, so the reason why I did that is because of these extra crop plots that I have. They're good for early defense, but for right now, though, I mean, if I'm running around with tech and metal structures, I don't think it's be very viable to have Plant X out right now. But they're a good natural defense. I mean, to keep off at least the beach bobs. It's very super easy to make. Alright, so that should be good at least for right now. Let's go ahead and get the Mega Raptor. Come here, Mega Raptor. I'm too lazy to walk. Come on. Let's go. Thank you, little buddy. Okay. Should be good with that. Am I like 1 or 2 foundations short? I'm gonna be so mad if that's the case. Okay, I think that should be... Oh, God. I think that should be good. So we'll leave this open area for the dinos, and then the more inner area for more structure-wise and more stuff of that kind of nature. I think we should be good for that at least. I think I'm like a couple foundations short on that end, so let's go ahead and do that real fast. I think let's make like 50 more, it's been safe, so I just get the replacing foundations. Make about 50 or so. Alright, and that should work out just nicely. One other thing too is the new dinos too, if people are taming the octopuses and stuff like that too, they're going to be concerned. There's so many other different dinos now that are going to be also concerned too when it comes to raiding. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and start grabbing the metal walls. Alright. Okay, thankfully it stopped storming. Where'd my Mega Raptor go? Oh, thank you, Mega Raptor. Didn't realize you were still following me, little buddy. Onward. Alright. I'm gonna place these down over here too. Alright. There we go. So it's gonna make getting in here a lot more difficult. Now, if the flyers were enabled, it'd be too easy, bro. It'd be way too easy. Now, the hard part is where the heck I'm going to start my walls at is the real question. And then we'll worry about turret defense later on. It looks like, see, I left out this corner over here, the metal foundations. Which, again, you don't want to use. You want to make sure, in a PvP manner, you want to clear out everything that could possibly be used against you. There we go. That should hopefully work. It looks like I can't put them up against the... Oh, there's another foundation there. Alright, do that there. Okay, it looks like I can't snap into that, so that's going to become an issue. Oh, God. Okay. That's cute. I can't snap into that. I can. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a thing. That can snap in. So that rock's gonna be an issue, but maybe I can play some turrets here or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe almost like a certain, like a honeycomb type of thing going on over here. Oh my god, I still can't place it against the walls over here. See, that's what I'm trying to snap onto, but it's not letting me do it. What is it even do? What are these walls even doing right now? Foundation will be the easy part. I don't care, I can't get the... Okay, I can't get the wall out of there. Right there. Perfect. That's what I'm trying to snap onto. I have no idea why it's doing that. Mother... Oh, God, dude. Okay, it's gonna have to go like that. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Someone get behind there. Someone get behind there. It is what it freaking is, bro. Nothing else I can really do about it. Yep. Yep, game, because I want to do that. I want to build right there. That's exactly what I want to build. I want to build it right there. Oh my god, this game, bro. Okay. It ain't gonna be perfect, man. But we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Alright, for the gates. Oh, sorry, my girl. I didn't let you right there. So for the gates are the entrances right here. So I'm gonna put down maybe like multiple sets of gates here. So I'm just gonna put these down like this and guard those off. Go into the Adel. You gotta get out of there. Come on, Aloe. Move your booty. Thank you. And then Mystery can organize her dinos whatever she wants to move them along too. Alright. Alright. Now, how far can we snap down to the wall over here? That's going to be a little concern. So it looks like I can't go down over there, but I can go right here. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it is what it is. It's because the foundations are not square. Well, this entire island is not very square, so yeah, that's gonna be a little concern. But I also don't want them to. Oh, of course, bro. I could have them on a foundation. Well, I'm gonna say. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, cool. Thanks, foundations. I appreciate you. Not working properly. Oh my god, man. Okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to put some like choke points. It is what it is, bro. I'm gonna have to do. I'll figure it out. For right now. So I'm meant to get this close to the base anyway. Then I'm still gonna be concerned. But in PvP anyway, we're gonna be honeycombing this anyway. So I mean, I'm not too concerned about it. We're at least getting the basics down. At least. So at least the basics. There we go, right into the foundation. Perfect. There we go. Now it's actually working properly. I don't know where that metal wall just went. Well, okay, dude. Thanks, Ark. Yep, I wanted to place it right there. That's exactly what I wanted to do in my life. Sorry, guys. Placing metal walls kind of drives me a little bit crazy. You guys can see why. Sometimes they just won't properly work. There we go. Finally. Okay, now it wants to properly work. Oh, I thought it just snapped. I don't know if I can even put it there. It's gonna be right into the. It's gonna be physically into the wall. That's what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Like I said, it ain't gonna be perfect, but it's. Do I not have foundation over here? I don't. I think I made more foundations. I think this. Okay, so remember how I was saying foundation probably the hardest part? I think the wall is actually the hardest part. Just right there then. And I'm just gonna have to strategically place my turrets here. That's all. Remember, this is PvP. Only reason why I'm building like this. Is this breakable? No. Guess we built that there. I mean, I've had my fair share of times building base. Where's the Mega Raptor? I can't see anything underneath the foliage. Alright, let's look at the Mega Raptor really fast. Because again, this is Genesis, there are no flyers. Well, I mean, there's flyers, but you can't fly them. Okay. And my main thing is we're going to be taking over the entire island that we're on. Yep, that's what I want to do in my life. Mother. Oh my god. Placing down walls sucks, guys. It sucks, bro. Especially when they don't want to place down properly. It's rough. It's definitely rough. It's not easy. Ah, good jointed. Alright. So, there we go. Hopefully this will work out in our favor. Hopefully. One can only hope. Okay. Again, I have some pretty. I'm already seeing my weak points already that I already have from a PvP perspective, but it is what it is. If they manage to get this close into the base already, right off the get-go, then I already have an issue. We're gonna be having a lot more outer defenses too, with outer turret towers and crap like that too. I'm not to worry about. Alright, grab that. It's not gonna matter anyway because technically I can't really build there anyway. Okay, I think we got the outer layer done. Finally. Oh, that was a nightmare and a half. Okay, so height-wise, we wanted to build it tall enough to where we can fit our largest dinos in without having to worry about random lightning strikes killing all of our stuff. So we probably want to build as tall as a behemoth gate. So we're gonna need to build some serious walls now. So right there, this is what it looks like so far. So not too bad right now with the metal. And I'll worry about, we'll figure out what we can do with the, there's probably some other cool little designs I could probably do with the natural stuff in the area. And we'll see what we can actually do here with that later on. But right now, those get the least gun essentials right now. And I probably want to build this maybe 8 high. No, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Here's perspective. Let's look at the carts really fast. I didn't think about that. We want the carts to be able to walk around, and or any other larger dinos that we have out. Where'd I put the carts? There's the carts. Okay. Let's check out the carts. Perfect. Alright, can the carts even fit through the... Okay, so it can fit through the gate. Alright, here's a reference to see how tall we actually gotta build our base here. So it looks like that height it's already at is actually a perfect height. So how many foundations is that then? Wall says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Only 6? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, hold on. Oh gosh, darn it, I'm already seeing issues here. Alright, so as I can see, this is the cartridge height on top of that wall right there. So let's go ahead and try to do it that way. I might hop on the... Oops, keep forgetting what type boots on. So let's go ahead and grab the Rex, and I might be able to get a better perspective with the height-wise. Oh god, I can already see a giant cluster of dinos already happening. I'm gonna have to walk around. Alright, so that height might be the best. So whatever height that is, so I guess we'll stick up to that height, and that should be fine. So we're gonna need a lot of walls now. We're gonna have to definitely use the dinos to be able to help us out because, again, remember guys, on Genesis there is no flyers. Besides the hover skiff, but the hover skiff can't really carry that much weight. There are other dinos too that are gonna be very helpful that I will want to tame, like trying to get the squids and stuff like that, and all other cool stuff. Okay, so apparently I can't build off that. That's fantastic. Yep, games I really want to build right there. So when it does try to go over there, those get trapped. And there are some weak points in the base, but I shall reinforce them. This is at least a start. At least a start. Okay, so why would I have this wall right here? If I could just place it right there. There you go. Now the bases look nowhere near as nice and cool looking. Now it's like a giant metal box more than anything else right now. But cosmetics, when cosmetics aren't really that much of an essential when it comes to PvP. So, we'll worry about cosmetics later. Right now, though, getting the basic cure is more important than anything else. Especially we already have our own natural way of dying, and that's by the lightning from the ocean biome. Which I don't even know if that's even a glitch or not. I don't know if that's supposed to be happening or what, but it's terrible. If anyone else has been built in the ocean biome and had their stuff randomly die with no explanation, that's exactly what ended up happening to. Happened to me, Mystery, and Halo. I wasn't online when the first time it happened. My tribe mates were. Alright, that's that. Okay, so thankfully we're actually able to build up that high, actually. Bugs trying to fly on top of my face. Dude, what is up with this being assaulted about this fly, bro? Where's like this fly coming from? Dang, bro. Press charge on the fly. Alright. There we go. Hopefully that works. Alright, we already have some of the stone ceilings we can already see there. That should be a decent amount of height now, where it's not gonna, we're not gonna bump our heads on the bigger creatures. And then I'm also gonna make separate rooms and stuff like that too for gear and all the other crafting, all the other fun stuff like that kind of nature. But leave a tight, oh my god, tight squeeze. Okay. I might not need a Rex for that. I might be able to do it this way. It's just the crosshairs are a major pain in the ass. Thankfully, we're able to actually build that high. That's the only good thing. There we go. Alright. As for the ceilings and stuff like that, we'll worry about that later on. All I know is though it's gonna get super dark in here once I actually do enclose this entire base. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry about this being a little bit of a slower part of the stream, but this also is a building stream. I love being able to stream with you guys when I'm building massive projects like this. You guys can see the process what I normally have to go through. Because not only that fun when, you know, you just log in and see a massive base, and then, you know, I mean, like nothing even happened. You guys can see what happened to it, all the struggles and all the hard work we put into it. Dude. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, not bad. Oh, we're almost there. Alright, so actually, we are last on our set of walls over here. Let's go make a couple more 100 walls really fast. I'm going to probably need more than a couple 100 walls when we get to the other bigger spots. But that should be at least enough to cover all of our stuff here as we are making this stuff over here. Again, too, since this is PvP, I'm not going to have everything out in the open either. It's going to be like honeycombed and having walls and separate rooms and stuff like that, too. Go ahead and make all that. I probably will run out of behemoth gates, or behemoth gates, I probably will run out of cementing base here very shortly. Alright, let's go check the makeshift mech lab, see how well that's been working on in our favor. So we did get more cementing paste made. Perfect. Go ahead and make the rest of that cementing paste right there. What the? Okay. Okay, so... Oh! Okay. I don't know what just happened.
Ready when you are.
Yeah. That must have been the glitch, Goose was talking about. Okay then. Well, that happened. Oh boy. All these patches and everything like that, I still can't fix stuff. Anyway though. So let's go ahead and, we'll hold off on, actually, we'll make a couple more sets of walls here. We're probably need more ceilings on anything else. Back to the Rex. Or the... No, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to place walls on a card show. That'd be terrible. That'd be a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. Alright. Some trees. Alright. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do it individually. I'm gonna have to do it individually. Come on. Go there. You little turd. Okay, perfect. Oh god. Okay. Nope, that's not. I want to place that. I did not place that right there. Did not want to place that right there. Oh, this is where it comes to me arguing with the metal walls. You know what? Yep. This is what it turns out to be. Because these metal walls do not want to place properly. Alright. Come on. Fix. Oh my god, I did not want to place that there! Okay. Yeah, crosshair placement is very essential. It's very, very precise when it comes to that. And once you start to get used to it, you get a little bit faster with it. But sometimes Arc just wants to arc you and it just doesn't care. And it has a mind of its own. And it'll place wherever it wants to. The hardest part is about this and getting those ceilings on it so you can't fly. That's probably the hardest part, even with the text suit. I mean, sure you can punch up in the air, but that's all you can really do. Life finds a way, though. No more lightning for you, ocean biome. Killing all my stuff in one go. No more of that nonsense. An actual physics perspective, though, if the lightning struck my entire metal box, everything in here would be fried. In real life. Real life physics. But we're in game physics, so that is that. Lightning doesn't conduct anything. It just shreds everything. Alright. I didn't want to place those random walls there, but hey, it is what it is. Bro. I mean, these walls are about to fight. We're almost done though. We're actually almost done. We actually did a very good job so far. As you guys can see. Did a very good job. Might go over to center, we'll gather some more metal too. More structures. Hit. Okay. Next thing is we gotta work on his turrets. Speaking of that, actually, while we're actually building and trying to get that out of the way, we gotta start actually making a bunch of element shards. And that is actually going to be very essential. We'll start making our tech turrets and tech turret defense. Right now, dino defense isn't the best right now. So let's go ahead and actually start making some element shards. Turn that on. Turn all of that into shards. Did I place all the element inside the thing already? No, I didn't. Alright. Still have some element in there too. You know, it might be better off I try to do this in the Mega Raptor. Oh, yeah. Do faster. So now the Mega Raptor can walk from side to side and still reach the height that I'm trying to reach. Although its fluffy tail is going to be kind of annoying. Perfect. I like it. Don't like how it's not working properly though. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Perfect. Sorry guys, this is a little bit of a building stream here today. Alright. This base is definitely going to be large, but will it be defendable? That's a real question. Alright, got that going on here. So that's... Oh. Yep, okay, that's good. Oh, we're finally almost done. Oh my god. These walls, guys. These walls are driving me crazy. I think we've got the hardest part done so far. Actually, no, I don't think that's even the hardest part. I still got to place on all the turns. And turret defense. Yeah, we just made a giant box. We move to do, and that's a giant box. We're gonna be able to defend that giant box, so it's a real question. Okay, really? Really? I did not want you to place right there, and I can't reach that wall. Alright, I guess it's gonna be permanently there because I can't even do anything about it. Oh, wall's driving me crazy. I don't know why they gotta make this. And it doesn't help either when you're on the back of the dino. You can't see your crosshair. There we go. Yeah, just look directly in the sun. Yeah, that's a good idea. Perfect. Well, I do appreciate everybody joining in, guys, and saying hi and everything like that. I do appreciate you guys. So like I said, I'll be trying to stream more normal, more often, every other couple days or so. Every day or every other day. That's my normal schedule I'm trying to do, and now I'm trying to get more back into Genesis over here on this lovely new map. We are so close to being done. So it looks like maybe let's probably make a couple hundred more walls. I think we should be good, and then I guess we can start working on ceilings. And please tell me that's tall enough for the hall. I didn't even see that. Look at the cards really fast. But we're gonna be raising a lot of dinos up in here. I want to make sure I can actually. Yeah, no, that's tall enough. Or I'm not gonna get. Yeah, that's tall enough. Okay, that's tall enough. That should work then. That's perfectly fine. Fit what other kind of dinos we fit in here to bring over here. That should work. All right, let's go ahead and grab the rest of this stuff. Why did that tech turret power down? Oh my god. We'll figure that out later. Alright, so metal walls. Okay, so it's currently making shards still. I'm gonna double check I see I left any metal walls up in here. In PvP manner, we're only going around metal. Once we were first starting out. Alright. So let's see if we got some more metal walls. Thank you all for joining, guys. I do appreciate it. You guys want to join the cluster? All you gotta do is type my YouTube name, and you should be able to join in that way. So we're gonna go ahead and make a couple hundred more walls. I think we should be. I should have been on the safe side, and then we can start working on ceilings. I think that should be good. That should be enough walls. I'm hoping. It should be good. Well, the lovely amount of metal that I smelted over there in the center needs that. Alright, we'll start placing them on walls as we're waiting around for that. And this should save us from the lightning. Which, again, I don't know if it's a glitch. But, let's be on the safe side. Regardless, since it is PvP, we gotta... That's not gonna place properly, isn't it? Isn't it? That's not gonna place properly. Ah, lovely. Alright. Well, that's gonna be like a weak point then. Well, not really. I can still put the ceiling there. That's all that matters. Trying to build in this terrain is not very fun. But hey, you know, I built in cave base before, so this shouldn't be too difficult to do here. Alright. Nope, didn't want to place that there. Didn't want to place that there either. Oh, dude, these metal walls. These metal walls drive me crazy. And the worst part is you can't fly. So it's not like I can go pick up those walls super easily. Oh my god. They drive me crazy. So now I'm going to have a bunch of extra walls. Oh god, in random places. And yeah, the hardest part is like, what kind of defense am I gonna? This would be so weird. Like, kind of defense-wise, I'm gonna try to do here. I guess leaving the tech turret there is perfectly fine. We're gonna need some turrets over in some weird parts of the base. And again, honeycombing is gonna be a very major thing that we're gonna be doing. We're not gonna be just leaving it all in the open. This ain't a PvE. This ain't a PvE build. We're in PvP. Alright, where did my... What? Oh, there's Bedrock Raptor. Alright. Hey, from the moment we started to begin this stream to what we have now, it's pretty crazy. Making some serious progress. Making some serious progress. Master ability boxes. Alright. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to blind you guys by staring in the sun. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Tried. Mother. Oh, God. Tony, placing down walls just brings out the absolute worst in me. Because they don't want to ever place properly where they're supposed to place. And then I'm sitting there wasting. I probably wasted like 50 walls, but because they don't want to place them in the proper spot. All right. Like I said, though, we're taking over. We're gonna be taking over the entire island. Perfect. All right, there we go. Oh my God. Okay, after all that nonsense, the walls are finally placed. So it looks to be that everything is placed properly. So this is what this is what it looks like now compared to what it did before. I might be able to fly on the hover skip. I'm not sure how much I weigh here, but we'll see if I can actually fly on the hover skip to see no aerial view. So this is what an aerial view looks like of it. You guys can see here. Oh, so there is another raft over here. Whose raft is that? No, that's Goose's raft. Okay, I'm still checking, make sure other stuff is. I'm still checking, make sure there's no other people over here that spawned nearby. I don't think this isn't a spawn island, so that's what really confused me on how on earth that one random person got over here. So I wonder if they have some sort of water dino, or if they got some sort of ship or something. What's that? Okay, that ship must be because Halo has the DLC. I don't have the DLC. Okay, so that's Halo's ship that he made. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff we can. Yeah, so this isn't a spawn island. You can't spawn on this island naturally. You have to drive over here. on a ship, raft, dino, anything of that kind of nature. And you guys can see, I'm not like, this is the fastest a hover skiff will go. Hover skiffs are completely nerfed in the ocean biome. So you guys can see they go to a very pitiful speed. So trying to be rated like that will not work. Oh, I think it's its raft. I'm pretty sure that's the man. No, that's my raft. What? That's my raft. Was that the first raft we got over here, or maybe that could have been a raft that mean? Oh, that's actually our raft. Okay. Then how did this dude? I am so confused on how this man got over here, bro. He's got to have like a dolphin or something like that over here somewhere. On how this dude got over here. I gotta get my tech helmet on and see if there's maybe like any, maybe he brought over a dino and then maybe it died or something. It's a parasaur head right there. I'm trying to stare at, but it's not letting me. That's a wild parasaur. All right, I got no clue, man. I have zero idea how that man got over there and built over there. I have no clue. But I'm not trying to build on a spawn point. Very, very strange. I ran an element. Oh, I think I got some element inside me. There we go. Yeah, it's very pointless to try to travel in the ocean biome with a hover skiff because you're just gonna burn through element like crazy. I'm just double checking and making sure there's nobody else over here. Yeah, again, very, very strange, very weird. Nice Gigantoraptor though. Very, very strange. Like I said, very, very strange. Yeah, I mean, the only way getting over here is by dino. You can't spawn over here naturally. Unless they changed it. I really hope they didn't change it to a player spawn. They spawn on this island. I really hope they didn't. Because that would suck. Alright, anyway though, this is what the base is starting to look like so far. So this is all the natural outskirts that we're going to try to deal with here. I guess it is pretty nice to put turrets on the terrain. It makes them a lot more harder to raid. So we will do it that way too. But we'll worry about that later on. For right now though, it should be pretty okay. We're going to start building up the ceilings now. But I wanted to show you guys an aerial view of what we're dealing with here and what we're working with here. So again, we're going to take over the entire island, and that is the main goal here. So we're going to have this entire island to ourselves here. Once we get more random beach bobs that just casually building there. So I don't know if he's a stream sniper. I don't know who the dude is. But he named his dinos a certain name, bro, and I just can't be having that, man. That's not cool. There we go. So now I can actually hear myself think my replicator's going off. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the ceilings here really fast. Alright, so we got a bunch of ceilings. And let's go ahead and place on all these. Oh. Go ahead and place on all these ceilings. Alright. I guess I'll probably use the hover skiff on this particular adventure. I still have to replace all the stone ceiling with metal ceiling, so bear with me on this one. Alright, we still gotta replace all of those. So replacing this might be the best decision first. I mean, tech also is a good substitute too. I mean, but the thing about tech though, it takes more damage versus tech weapons. But it does have a higher explosive resistance. So maybe I could make like another layer or something like that made out of tech. I'm not sure what type of weapon people would end up using against the base that are on here. Or how advanced they are right now. Who knows how advanced they are right now. But I also got a Discord here too, guys. Also, if you guys want to check out the Discord, it's on my YouTube homepage. If you guys are interested in joining in the servers. These servers are no mods. There are no mods on these servers. It's just, yeah, I mean, there's some stuff. It's basically set up on my old ARC ASE servers, my old ARC servers, but there are no mods. This is PvP, bro, and there's gotta be some sort of balance here, and mods just do not. They completely break all form of balance when it comes to PvP combat. Set. Okay. But yeah. Alright. Okay, that took a good chunk of our metal wall, or metal ceilings, by replacing all of those, but it is what it is. Metal ceilings shouldn't be nowhere near as hard to place, unless I do that, which I just place a metal ceiling down there when I shouldn't have. Oh god. It shouldn't be nowhere near as bad, though. And we're just gonna have to layer up some of the other parts of the base. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have quite a stuff to do here. Okay, I'd like to know how many ceilings I have, thank you very much. And I might even consider buying the DLC, the ship DLC. I'm thinking about it. Let's try to start getting more into this map here. Alright. Pretty large area set up. We should be pretty good. Anyway, still gotta work with other player. I mean, we haven't been really, I guess, attacked or anything like that yet. So, I mean, again, you're basically starting square fresh on here. Now that transfers are open, people can start transferring their dinos and stuff like that over here. But again, it also makes another perspective too. You can't fly on these, you can't fly on Genesis, and a lot of people, especially a lot of trolls and stuff like that, don't like that. So they never don't play on Genesis sometimes, because it is much more difficult to raid when you can't fly, and or even fight. You can't just fly away the tech suit. Which I don't think you can even speed boost with a tech suit on here. Oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. What happened? No? Oh no, yeah, we're definitely lagging. What'd you do, Helena?
Hello,
What'd you do? Why'd you make the server lag? What'd I do? Oh no. Why can I not move? What's the server ping at right now? 90? Oh great. 89. Huh? Why would you place it right there? Oh my god. Bruh! Oh my god. This is how, again, this is how I lose my sanity. This is how I lose my sanity. This is how I lose my sanity. I definitely do not have any sanity left. I just realized my hover skiff's on top of my ceiling. Thankfully I got Bloodstalkers. Thankfully, thank you Halo and Mystery for making Bloodstalkers. Okay. Nope. How do I get up there? I don't even know how to use these things. Thank you for that. How did I let go with the thing? Is this thing eating me? No. Okay, it's not. There we go, I let go, okay. Anywho. Can I place it properly now? With the Bloodstalker? No! God, I didn't want you to do that. Stop it. Oh god. Wait, can these guys just crawl up walls? They can. They can. No. There we go. Okay, Mr. Bloodstalker. Thank you, Bloodstalker, for your helpfulness. I got to remember to make sure that I put down my hover skip down there. So if I get myself stuck again, I can get back up. Sorry. Single dad life. I also have to make sure to watch. Okay. Single dad life. Had eyes in the back of my head. Again, when my child gets into something he's not supposed to be doing. Alright, so we are almost done here finally with this. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a serious building episode, man. Serious building episode, guys. For sure. My god. But hey, it was definitely well needed. Definitely well worth it. We're going to go over there on Center on some of the other servers and see what other kinds of stuff we can grab too, resource-wise, and just probably maybe run some drops. Might go over to Ragnarok and go check out some stuff. I might go over to Val to see if we have any rock drakes, because rock drakes would be very helpful, and maybe even Astraeus, because I want to get some mana armors also for dino-wise. I guess getting everything set up first is probably our main priority right now. It would be very pointless to try to tame anything if I can't really house it, you know? There's the map of no flyers, we're gonna have to work around. I'm kind of curious. Oh, and Menguanas too. And Menguanas also. I gotta see if I have any extra Menguanas to hatch with. I gotta double check on. I don't know if I have them on Rag or if I got them on. What map do I have on? Right on Center. I hope I raise some extra Menguanas. It'd be very silly for me to clone them, but if I have to, I have to. It is what it is. Alright, hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay. I had help my son out with something there. Alright, so let's go see if we can get back to what we're doing here. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done with the rest of these ceilings. Now I realize I have no way of getting down. Boy. Alright, so I might have to grab that Bloodstalker. Or can I make the Bloodstalker follow me? Or can I actually grab the hover skiff? Oh, I can. Perfect. And we'll just drop the Bloodstalker right there. Perfect. Okay, that works out. Alright, so we have just the rest of the ceiling to do. Now everything is at least housed from the lightning from in the ocean biome. Hopefully. So now we don't have to deal with that anymore. And or other players sniping our tames. Metal ceilings. Alright, so we have to make some more metal ceilings. I'm hoping that I have enough cementing paste. I don't have enough cementing paste. I've only made 78 walls. Where did... Hold on a minute. Didn't I literally just make a bunch of cementing paste? Are we all out of it already? We are all out of it already. Why do I only have... Okay, well, I need more stone in there. I can also buy more from Helena too. Pretty sure I brought all the cementing paste over. Oof. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put those structures. Oh, I literally stone on me, bro. Losing my sanity here. There we go. That should be able to make us some more cementing base too. It's the chitin carrots I gotta worry about. I might have to go get some more chitin carrots though. I might have to go over to like the bog biome with the megatherium and something like that. Go try to kill some insects or something. Alright. Let's go ahead. Thank you all for joining, guys. I do appreciate it. So if you guys want to join the servers, all I gotta just simply do is just type in my YouTube name. You should be able to do it, join in right there. This is all PvP. Alright, so let's go see what happens here with that. We're gonna try and make some more metal ceilings up in here, and we got some more of that. So 76 ceilings right there. So unfortunately, I am running out of cementing base. Gosh darn it. I might have to double check my other servers and see if I got any more cementing base over there. Hopefully do it that way too. So I'm gonna gather more cementing base for anyway for other stuff. Yeah, that's definitely. I'm definitely not gonna have enough. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. All right, we have to go over the other servers. And I'm gonna go grab some more different types of tames. Anyway, so let's go check out the other servers, and at least I'll show you guys how I join in too. How I join the cluster. All right, leave that out for right now. Should be fine. All right. Another thing is, too, guys, I also have my Discord there too. My page. So, when we're joining the cluster, all I gotta do is just type in my YouTube name. There's some people on the servers already. Anyway, so I can do some of my YouTube name, or just the first part of YouTube name should all pop up. All 6 maps should pop up right there very easily. It's all PvP with no mods. We're gonna go over to Valgera really fast. I want to see if I have any rock drakes, reapers, any of the other fun stuff over there that I could possibly bring over to the server. Reapers might be an actually good thing to actually have over here, so you can't fly. The only bad thing is, if I want to get good stats on them, I'm gonna have to re-babyfy them and do it that way. Why does she have all that stuff on her? Okay. Killed Pteranodon. Is that recently? It is recently. Okay, so over here has been relatively pretty chill then, it looks like. Alright, so how much cementing? I know Ghosty went ham on making cementing base. So let's go double check and see if we have any more. I mean, I don't even have a craft station over here either. Man, I gotta reorganize myself. Alright, do we have any do we have any chitin and keratin over here? Okay, got some chitin. What about keratin? Oh, okay. Let's see what else we have over here. Okay, we got more metal smelting, so that's perfect. So I know for a fact I'm gonna have more than enough metal. I'm not worried about that anytime soon. On all my servers, I've been gathering metal like crazy. Should build these massive bases. Vaults. Okay, so anyway, though, besides that, oh hi, Ghostly. All your stuff died in your stuff, Ghostly. Let's go double check and see if we can't have what resources I got going on over here. More element, more tech, sword, shields. Okay, so we got some more. Ooh, I had some teleporters already made over here, and I had to not bring them over there. Cloning chamber. I should bring that over there too. Another rep. Why do I have another rep over here? Oh, probably from the boss fight. Yeah, that's right. Valgero boss fight gives you out a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Could build a tech bunker. Oh, a steam forge? Bro. Why? I'm not bringing any of that over. You know, I don't really get that much metal over there. I'm not going to bother with the steam forge. Protect crop plots. I could probably bring a couple of those over. Another indie forge that's nice, actually. Again, probably. I don't even type that. Dude, I'm loaded over here. Holy crap! I'm supposed to be rated me. All right. Let's go double check some of the other gear. I got over here on Val. Some more foundations I had over here. See, this is why I gotta organize all my stuff. Like, the amount of stuff I have over here is insane. In my other servers, that I just completely forget about. Like 15. I didn't even make die kits for $100. I got them right there, bruh. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. You'd be crazy. Let's see here. So let's probably go with turrets. We can probably use some extra turrets. Yeah, turret. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're gonna roll. We're gonna need those. I thought you were building a base out in the open, not in a cave. We're gonna definitely need those. Got some more cementing paste, though. Ceilings, chitin, keratin, all the other fun stuff here. Might as well double check see if I have any ceilings. Ah, I got 100 right there. Perfect. Don't know why there's other random saddles on me. No cementing paste. What about chitin or keratin? Nope, no chitin or keratin. Okay, my breakdown of tech bunker. Hold on, let me go demolish a tech bunker really fast. Can't place it in. Why can't I place a tech bunker in here? Okay. So I got a grinder. Hold on, man. I know I'm not gonna get as much stuff out of the grinder. I'm not worried about getting the organic poly. I know I'm getting organic poly. So oh yeah, I forgot I can actually fly here. I'm not in Genesis anymore. I guess I could. Oh man, dude. Can I make a grinder then? Probably have a grinder somewhere. I was probably a doofus and just didn't have it placed down properly. You know what? I'm gonna bring the grinder over to Genesis, and this way I can grind up resources over there. That might be more helpful. Alright. Bring up some more of that stuff over there. Any extra resources I can bring over and grind over would be fantastic. We're still need more metal ceilings though. That still didn't really help us out very much to get metal ceilings here. Oh. And then another thing is I wanted to grab 2 is drakes. So let's go see if we have any drakes. I have 2 of them over here. There's one right there. Is he... Who's he imprinted by? Oh, he's imprinted by Jen. Hold on, man. I don't want to take that one then. Let's go ahead and try to take. See what kind of drakes we got going on over here in our pile fridges. No, we got a small drake. Did I bring him over to Rag or Center then? I gotta ask Mystery when next time I see her. Because I know we had a bunch of rock drakes that we were raising because we had some high levels. I hatched them. I just didn't. They're both females. There's 204s here. No, it's by Jen again. So where the heck did these other drakes go? Mystery, I'm gonna double check your inventory. And yes, you did. You left a bunch of, yeah, I'm glad I checked her inventory. She almost lost a bunch of dinos that she tamed. Take your keratin off you too. Take that Drake saddle actually also. Alright, let's go ahead and plop these other dinos inside the... Yeah, that's one thing you gotta make sure you don't leave dinos inside your inventory. Okay, so apparently I'm not sure where my other rock drakes went. I might have to go over to Center and go check and see if they're on there. But I know I have rock drakes. I just have no idea where I put them. Because we got a bunch of high level ones. Yeah, there's one right there. It's a female. They're all females. It's so strange. Alright, well the main thing is though, the building. So that's the main thing we're trying to do right now. Let's go ahead and put this rock drake saddle over there though, just in case I do get a rock drake. If I have to go rock trick hunting, I'll go rock trick hunting on the Vale. I mean, that's what it is. This is very, very strange. Oh, yep. No, over there too. Alright. Very, very strange. Very, very weird. I have no idea. That's very strange, man. It's very strange. I'm not sure where my rock drakes went, man. That's gonna drive me crazy though. Those are good little drakes. Let's go check on the air stairs then, I guess. Let's go check on the air stairs. See where else I plopped everything. I must have plopped in the most random spots, I guess. Let's go check on center. Maybe my main raising spot's on center, so maybe it's on center. Ragnarok is just too. Ragnarok's a good cave. It's just not very viable to raise stuff. Better for crafting, not raising. Alright. Do I leave any rock drakes over here? That's the real question. Oh, you know where I probably put those rock drakes, guys? I probably put them in the cryo hospital on Vale. I even do this myself on official too. Gah, mother. Okay, that's exactly where I put them. I know for a fact I put them over there. Okay. Hold on, this is what happens when you build a lot of bases and build a lot of big bases, which on PvP. You forget a lot of stuff. You forget where you place everything. And they gotta will worry about people trying to attack you. I might as well double check Ragnarok really fast. I'm just gonna double check Ragnarok. I can double check and make sure I haven't been attacked on there recently. Been a few stuff back on there. Ever since I started building my flak here. I think it was the last time I was on there. I'll double check, make sure we attacked my stuff on there. Very common for me to get stream sniped. No, besides someone randomly claiming my hover skiff, apparently. Human. Who the heck is human? My tribe. Oh, not mystery. Okay. Anyway, though. Very, very strange. Alright, let's go double check, oh, rock drakes. Did I leave anything in the cryo hospital? Okay, I'll find one of my Thylos I was raiding with on there. Anything in here? Nope, that's just more wyverns, it looks like. I was trying to organize some stuff. We do got some baby Gigantor. Oh, they're little ones, never mind. Baby Manguana. It's a female Manguana. Might check her out, actually. Oh, that's a high level Manguana. Oh, 45, never mind. That's one thing I will need to have over. It's some Manguanas. Oh, these are probably all empty then. Yeah, those are all empty. All empty. Empty, and, well, you guessed it, empty. Yeah, these are all just level 1 eggs. Pointless. Alright. So don't check on some stuff over here if everything's okay. Bringing over some ice on some reapers. Yeah, cloning some of them might be essential here. I also got some of my better basilisks too that are casually right there. That level's not gonna be very pretty, but I'm gonna need. Where's my Reaper clone? There's a Reaper down there. Oh, there you go, perfect. I don't know why she's down there playing with the freaking crabs, but I'm here, Reaper. Why are you over here? Why are you over here? I definitely want to clone her up. Perfect. We can definitely use her. Him. I want to say her. The Reaper King. Oh my god, guys. Sorry. Alright. Perfect. And then that'll clone in what? How long? Only bad thing is, with a clone, you're not going to get the... Unless I make it in a makeshift Mega Lab, you're not going to get the proper stats. which is fine. For right now, though, how easy they are to clone. Alright, let's check on you, buddy. How much shards do I got up in here? Not the Reaper. Not the Reaper. Oh my god. Cloning chamber. Let me grab the rest of these shards really fast. Grab the rest of those. I'll at least clone 2 Reapers. Oh, I still can't clone 2 of them. Okay. Again, I'm so used to Genesis that I'm not used to being able to fly. There are more shards in here, or did I use them all? Oh, I'm about to say, I know I left like a box or something like that for me to, for my own sanity's sake, to store element shards. Okay. Oh. Gosh, the reason why it looks funny is because these are cosmetics on the cloning chambers. So the cloning chamber is still fully there, it's just a cosmetic. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Perfect. I'll just leave the rest of the shards in there. Alright, and then we'll leave our little Reaper over here. I'll put him on passive. This way he's not gonna try to go run around and play with the Arcanos that are down there. Okay, there you go. We'll come back to that. At least we got that going on for us now. And then rock golem wise, a rock golem wouldn't be too bad to bring over there too. Hello, Mr. Rock Golem. How are you doing today? Let's go and see if mother. Oh, for a second I thought my tech turns were powered down. Tad bit concerned there. I was a tad bit concerned. Okay, it's any more shards again. Gosh darn it. Oh my god, the cosmetic. Don't get me wrong, I love the cosmetics, but it's driving me crazy. Not being able to get in there. Pretty sure I at least got some shards around here somewhere. Would not be surprised if that was the case. And I like to confuse my enemies. This is why some of the cosmetics are the way they are. Alright. Exploring the shards. But sometimes I confuse. What did it just do? I'm in the Reaper. Man, this thing is so glitchy. I don't want to have to transfer all that many shards at once. Sorry guys, Arc is being arced right now, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna try to bring over the rock golem with another saddle. I'm pretty sure I got a saddle over here to make. I'll clone that over there. I also brought a cloning chamber over. I'm also brought a cloning chamber over there too. We'll worry about dinos and stuff like that. Not too much. We'll have all that cloning, so I gotta make sure I come back to Rag and grab everything. That should be good enough, right? I'm hoping. Yeah. Under 5 minutes or so. Alright, so since that's cloning, we'll actually just pod you up. Go ahead and pod you up. Where is my pods? Cryopods. And that's all good. What I could also do is clone the Gigantoraptor. Well, actually, no, we'll go tame that Gigantoraptor. Pot up that golem. I'm gonna go make a saddle for this little guy, though. Alright. Hopefully I have, actually, no, I might have a saddle down there. Crafting really fast. Gosh darn it. I'm actually stuck on top of the cloning chamber. Oh god, the cloning chambers. Why they gotta be so incredibly massive? Okay. Let's see if we got any rock. Oh, I do have rock golem cell right there. Perfect. I ran out of fiber. Ah! Curse my life. Okay. Let's just go to a random spot then. Let's go over here. Okay. That works. Alright, let us get some fiber really fast. Did my character? Oh, my character skills reset. What? Didn't I? Bro, I swear I had skills. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I don't care. Alright. I don't know. That's very strange. I know they were having issues with the Lost Colony skill tree after these recent updates. They kind of messed everything up. Not kind of, they did mess everything up. Didn't think I'd run out of fiber. Alright, perfect. Where am I going? Oh my god. Yeah, my bases are so massive I normally have to end up teleporting between parts of my base so I don't lose my sanity. And then now I should be able to make the rock golem saddle. I gotta get more fiber. I have to go get my actual Therizino. Go get a buttload more fiber. I'm gonna bring one of those extra basilisk tiles in there too, because I do have a basilisk I tamed over there on Genesis. Alright, that should be good. Let's go back over to the main part of the base now, and then let's go ahead and transfer back over to Genesis. And it should be good. Let's now I got a rock golem now too to go gather some resources. And also we have some sort of defense for my base. Golems are a pain in the butt to kill. So we got all that, digging storage boxes, more of that, and then we're kiting. We still don't have enough cementing paste, what I was supposed to get. Grab that too. I also got an industrial grinder now too. Tesla coils too. Crystal is super easy to go over there on that map, so making Tesla coils is going to be really, really nice. So I don't got any more paste over here too. And cryopods. That's why I don't keep buying them off hell. Alright, that should be good. Should work out just fine. Where's my bed at? Okay, we're good. I still didn't find my rock trees, but one more shot. I'm gonna try Valguero one more time, and I think they might be on Val inside my cryo hospital, which is outside of my home, outside of my little house right there. So that's probably why I didn't pay attention to it. Because even unofficial, I still managed to do this myself, where I leave my dinos in my cryo hospital, and I'm sitting there trying to wonder, like, where did my breeders go, or where did my certain dinos go? Because on breeders on official, when you put them in the cryo Hospital. When you put them in the cryo hospital, their timer goes down for breeding a lot. And at official, it matters a lot because you got a 24-hour timer. So I had to put them in the cryo hospital to reduce their cooldown, and then I ended up forgetting about that they're completely inside the cryo hospital. Or if I just got done using them in battle, healing them. Yep, there's like 8 different dinos inside the cryo hospital. And there they all are. Yep, that's all of them. Silly me. Okay. And that's her Reapers are out over here too. So let's go get this male rock drake. That one will work out just fine. And then now we can make some babies. We'll use Jen's Reaper. We'll use Jen's rock drake that she had before she stopped playing. Oh, I would. If this was a male. Oh, God. I thought this was a female. Okay. Anyway, though. So now I got a cryopod timer I gotta wait around on. Oh, dude. Hold on. Do I have any more? Where are my other rock drakes at, then? Okay, there's a female 210 right here. I guess we'll use hers. She did get those rock drakes. I gotta wait around for the pod timer on this one. We'll get the egg. Well, I guess during the meantime, while we're waiting around for the cryopod timer, let's go ahead and get some loot that can grind down and bring it over to Genesis or something like that. Let's go double check to see how the hover skiffs are working out due to the fact that they updated the hover skiffs, so it was a good time to do that. Yeah, we're on Valgara right now. We'll go back to Genesis here soon. So hover skiffs are working properly now. Got Elman here. I am kind of curious to see if anybody built nearby my base. Nobody did. Okay, so we're good there. Let's just go double check it. Now, you should be able to pick up dinos now, which you couldn't before. So you guys see the hover skiff is back at its normal speed. And you can, so they did fix it. Yeah, so it's completely working now properly. So that's crazy. Alright, anyway though, let's go ahead, while we're waiting around for the rock drake timer, might as well go ahead and grab some drops. We'll grind all that gear down, we'll bring that gear over to Genesis, or we'll simply just grind it down ourselves. Grab some good gear. Purple drop over there. I'm hoping nobody tries to kill me. Okay, the hover skiff's still a pain in the ass. That's still a thing. Okay, and we got some pretty good stuff right there. So purple drops are the way to go. Forgot how nice purple drops are right here. A Genesis, that's not the case. You don't get cool customized drops. Alright, definitely go for the purple. Alright, I want to go for the purple. Get some metal structures out there, actually. The whole point of this was trying to get some dinos and trying to get some cementing paste to make more ceilings for my rest of my base over there on Genesis. That was the whole point of this. And then now I'm getting distracted. Oh my god, I almost just went on top of someone's base. What in the world is that, bro? What is that? It's on top of a supply crate. Kevin. Oh my god, Kevin, I was... Wait, what? Is the base already raided? Oh, Kevin. My guy, your base is raided, buddy. I'm not sure who you are. You're definitely new. Make sure nothing's powered over there. You had a tech bunker? Okay, well, it doesn't... There definitely seems to be some sort of... I don't know what this man did. But I guess it's unpowered? I guess? There is an acro right there. Okay. Alright, Kevin. It looks like your stuff's unpowered, my guy. So I guess I'll just casually grab that purple drop before it disappears. Yeah, I'm really glad those turrets weren't active. Because I'd be a dead man. Okay, I gotta be very careful of this. I haven't been on Valen in forever. And I don't want myself killed. Got my tech helmet, bro. I mean, he wasn't on recently, it looks like. They're all unpowered, though. Did he just not build his base? Is his dinos claimable? Got some... Oh, the dinos are claimable. Oh, hey, I can get a free Gigantoraptor. Hey, bro. Hey, Kevin. You know what? Thank you for your... Oh, right here. Elite. What do you got in here, buddy? Oh. Nice electronics. I mean, nobody raided you, buddy. So I guess I'll just take some of this stuff here. You got some nice. You got a good amount of stuff, my guy. Too bad you stopped playing, bro. You got some fairly decent amount of stuff. Thank you for your structures. I guess I'll just casually take your stuff, and seeing how you're built on the open. Nice tech generator. I'll just take all this stuff. Happily do that. Nice. I'll sit on the saddle. 100 turrets there. Okay, I'll leave the rest of the stuff there for someone else to claim. But we'll take your Gantraptor, though. Thank you for claiming the Gantraptor, buddy. Is that a maxed out saddle? Oh ho ho! Ain't that neat? Mystery's gonna have a ball now that she has another Gantraptor. I'm gonna put over there on Genesis. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it, buddy. Can I take your... you know what? I'll leave your other stuff there so for somebody else to take. The dude wasn't even raided either. He just left his house open. He wasn't even raided. Like, nobody even raided his stuff. Like, it didn't even get broken. He just was building and just stopped building, I guess. How strange. Well, alright. Free your Gantraptor, bro. Good thing I did come on here. Maybe it was a sign. I gotta check around some of the other servers and see if I can get some more free stuff. Alright. Alright, let's keep moving. Thanks, Captain, for your donation to give me a Gantraptor. Appreciate that, buddy. Sad to see you not play the server, though, bro. Sad to see. If his base was powered, though, and I would have flown down there just casually, bro, I would have gotten melted. I would have gotten melted by those turrets. It's weird. I normally like see bases like raided and stuff like that, but that wasn't even raided, bro. It wasn't even raided. It wasn't even raided. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Alright. Assuming now we got some free donations with that. Let's go ahead and get the Rock Drake saddle. Now we should be able to get the Rock Drake egg. And hopefully get the Rock Drakes going. Okay. Now we can breed her properly. Grab the other one. I want to breed them with that 222. Are they mating? They're not close enough. They are mating. Alright? No, because the other one is mating with... Gosh darn it. Stop it. Are you mating? There you go. Okay. Alright. While they're doing their stuff, let's go ahead and flop over some of this other stuff that we have over here from there. Alright, so now we got some more structures placed over there. Is there any other stuff that might be extra remotely helpful to bring over there? Dreadnought saddle platform, pump shotgun, crossbow. The rest of it I could literally just break down. Solid Deinonychus saddle. Might bring that over there. More electronics. That and the Melky Gantraptor. Alright, so we'll leave the egg, and then I think that should be good. That's all we really need. We got the Drake saddle, right? We got the Drake saddle. Perfect. Alright, let's have them make a baby, and then we'll get back over to Genesis. Look how crazy those drops are, man. Perfect. Good job. Alright. Got that going on for us. I think we're good. I think we're good. One can hope. Oh, we have to go to Ragnarok still. I have to go to Ragnarok still. We'll grab the rest of those other dinosaur cloning. I'm gonna go back over to Rag. Okay. So people are still definitely still on center and something like that too. We gotta go over to Rag and go grab those clones of the dinos I did. I cloned a goal. Actually, no, I think I brought the clone already inside the so it should be good. I got a clone. I got a cryopod the rest of those Reapers. Really, really fast. I could actually grab an empty cryopod there inside the ob, actually. Right there, grab that. Alright. It should be... Oh god, how do I even get out of here? Alright, there's our Reapers. Okay. And then we're gonna get these little guys. Those would be great defense for over there on our Genesis Adventures. There we go. We got some Reapers now. Grab another one. Perfect. Alright, that should be good for our Genesis Adventures. Alright. We're gonna have some cryopod timers, but it is what it is. The rest is fine. Should be fine for right now. We still gotta get finished the rest of the building over there in Genesis. Perfect. Alright, the rest is all good. Should be fine now. Let's do it. Oh, the rock. Oh, I already had the rock home in there. Alright, that's right, that's right. Alright, we should be good. Alright, that's everything. Oh my god, there's a lot of transferring. Okay, so anyway though. Well, glad I went over to Valve, but I didn't realize that on them. Just found just casually was found an abandoned base. Casually there. Alright, and then we'll go back over to Genesis. Alright. Hey, we got a freaking Gigantoraptor out of it though. That's one good thing. But I do appreciate all the support, guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And I do appreciate all the likes. Like I said, I'm going to try to stream more normally now, every other day. So tomorrow won't be a stream, but the next day will be a stream. That sort of thing. Let's hopefully make sure nothing died to lightning while it's gone. Then me killing human, that's normal. Okay, we're good. Alright. We're back on Genesis. Ah, gosh darn it. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta pause the stream again. I gotta turn on my brightness because I don't know why they want to make everything so incredibly dark. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Only annoying thing is trying to make everything be super dark up in here. Let me make some lights. Some spotlights would be nice, but I don't want to make that much. Steam lights and lamps. So these are basically the same. And then Lost Colony lights. So pretty much all the same. Let's go ahead and make those. Hopefully it's bright enough. We'll see. We'll find out when we home. Plop her back here. Oh! Yeah, no, that's actually pretty bright. I like it. Sweet. That's actually very nice. There, I can actually see now when it's dark outside. Glorious. I'm gonna make some more lights up in here. Also make a spotlight. Well, we'll make spotlights too. Comes to the outside of our base. Mind you guys, this is like I'm on the highest gamma right now, my brightness, and it's still dark. I can actually see where the heck I'm actually going here. Alright. Perfect. That somewhat works. That somewhat lights up the area for right now. Can I put this on the side of the wall? No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm going to put it on the ground. Okay. Alright. Let's grab the rest of the stuff out the out, though. Oh god, what's it doing that? Oh, it's taking forever to download from the Ark. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Get very impatient. Get very impatient. Come on, bro. There we go. Okay, perfect. Also, check out the new Gigantor after, so that's at least something for mystery too. She doesn't want to raise babies and stuff like that. We've been trying to get the Gigantor out there for the longest time, but now we literally just got a free one from a random tribe that I stole. And it'll work out just nice too. Alright. Anywho, so other stuff we got in our inventory. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of the stuff. So I don't know how much Reapers. I don't feel like waiting around for cryo sickness, so we might as well chuck these guys out. I know they're gonna be cryo sick, but it is what it is. I'm not waiting around 5 minutes for a thing here. The industrial grinder, on the other hand, I'm getting too concerned. I'm getting too distracted by this. Our main focus is trying to get the rest of these ceilings down. And then I'll put the rest of the stuff inside these vaults over here for right now. Actually, you know what? Where's my other vault at? I had one inside here for this particular reason. Why is this even here? Okay. I'll grab everything else I have from over here and start placing stuff in here for right now. Some more cementing paste. We also got some more metal ceilings, which we need. From drops and any other resources That may be helpful. Again, I think we should have enough now for the ceilings. We should be good. Should be pretty solid. I'm hoping. One can only hope. Yo, should have enough cementing paste too. Should be good. Should be good. Alright, so put the rest of this stuff away. Turn this into a proper crafting area here soon too. And with cementing paste, I think we should be solid. Ugh. Alright. Put the rock drake egg in there. Alright. Now it's starting to look pretty nice up in here. It's starting to actually look pretty freaking cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And we're not gonna die by lightning anymore. Hopefully. Alright. Can I actually even place... Oh, of course. Oh, and I can. Place the ceilings properly. Megaraptor is a good dino to do this on. Perfect. I am kind of curious to see how well the rock drakes are going to do on this map, since there's no flyers. Drakes, manas, manguanas, they're going to be all very, very helpful. Watch me like looking up like this, I'm going to be hit by lightning. I'd cry. And hopefully all those shards and stuff like that were all made properly. And I should be able to start making more turns now. Of course it wanted to pop it right there. Why wouldn't it want to do it right there? Sure ain't no spots open in the ceiling here. Which there is. Should get everything over there. Again, this is PvP, but this is also Genesis, so on Genesis there are no flyers. So that's the only reason why I'm even comfortable building in this type of way on an island. We're going to be basically taking over the island completely in the next couple of days. As you guys can see how fast, even as a solo building this, you can see how efficient and fast that I am building at these. And the resources, and I can happily build very, very fast. Okay, so that this is just a basic outline of the structure for right now, but this will at least cover up our dinos and potentially from getting sniped by enemy players and the glitchy lightning that's been happening on the ocean biome. This should also protect us against that too. So now our dinos will no longer be able to die by lightning. One other thing is too, I didn't make a way to get out of this box. So when Mystery does log on, whenever she does, I'm gonna have to tell her to she's gonna have to pick up a wall and make a secret doorway. All right. But for right now though, looking good, guys. Holy crap. In the beginning of the stream, this was all stone, and look at it now. It's glorious. We have a pretty solid base right now. A lot of open area for our dinos, and pretty much we even got some lights going on up in here. I never checked my tri block yet, so nobody else died. We might go over there. I might go over and kill the rest of the dinos over there. I might do it off stream because due to the fact that tribe name is named a not funny thing. It's named a really bad name. I can't really say on stream. But yeah, that's the reason why I killed him. Alright, main thing is so we still have some time left. Let's go ahead and make up some turrets and stuff like that. Place those down properly. We've got to at least have some little defense down here. And we'll also get the, what's it called? We'll get that baby rock drake, get that out of here really quick. Actually, you know what? Let me pick up the incubator. Pick up these eggs. I have other incubators. I don't know why I'm deciding to basically hatch these guys. I'll put her eggs back in there. I'm gonna grab the Drake egg though, because now it's more pointless to try to raise the. Now it's more pointless to raise the dino out here or in there. So this will be more of our raising area now, slash tame, the housing all of our tames. I'm gonna place that right there, and then the rest of the area will be for crafting and all that other fun stuff, and more housing more of our stuff there. Like that, and there's our baby rock drake. Would you look at that? And there it is. It's a little female rock drake, so not too bad. Pretty solid stats. I'm not sure if it's mutated because Jen was working on mutations, so it's not mutated. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And there you go. We have our little rock drake little friend that she'll take forever to raise. Well, not forever, but she'll take a little bit to raise. Probably before the end of the stream, probably she might be raised. I wanted to say maybe about 10 or so minutes, 10 to 30 minutes, give or take. It will take a little bit for her to raise up, but a very good addition on here on Genesis. I'm actually kind of curious to see how well these drakes will actually do. How much do I get my hover skip out of here now? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to definitely work out some gates. I'm gonna have to work out some other stuff for sure when it comes to that, though. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but like I said, my main mission is basically we're gonna take over the entire island, and it's gonna be filled with Plant X, turrets, you name it. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be pretty most difficult to even try to get on over to this island, let alone trying to raid it. So let's see what happens. See what we can do with that. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. We'll see how well that works out in our favor. Be definitely a different type of battle. That's definitely for sure. That is definitely for sure. Where did I put that golem saddle? I have no idea where I put that golem saddle at. Where did I put that golem saddle at? I know I had it in my inventory somewhere. Oh, I know where I placed it. I probably placed it inside the. I probably placed it inside that one vault I placed down. I did. Okay. Grab the rest of these Tesla coils and some more tech turns with our new shards. Shard up here. Grab all these. We're gonna need these for our defense. Cool. Well, at least my heavy turret that was aimed. Oh, that's one that aimed only at survivors. Oof. So it's gonna be difficult to try to do any raising. I guess we'll see. I guess what it turns out. I don't know. But for right now, though, we'll at least put some stuff inside here. It's gonna make things a little more difficult to try to raid. But I also gotta try to make a safe spot to raise baby dinos. But the best part is to start with your inside first, and then work on everything else later on. And then try to do it on more terrain is better too. We do got some heavies up in here too. Ground turrets are not my most favorable spot, but stuff like this where it's on the terrain is really nice. Now I'll get my tech helmet and do it that way too. But this is just the inside the base. This isn't really like anything super crazy. This is just in case they ever do get in more than anything else. Alright, I'm gonna go get the third, so you know, so whatever. Well, at least my Reapers woke up now. But we also got our own Dino defense too, more than anything else. But at least it's good to start out with something here. Oh gosh darn, where's that Mega Raptor at? Mega Raptor, where did you run off to? Meant to give you your set, little buddy. Meant to give you your set, little buddy. Meant to give you your set, little buddy. Oh my god. Dude, this game drives me crazy. Okay, so I guess the tech turns that are nearby the egg incubator, I'll put them on only survivors. Because I don't want them to actually just destroy any baby dinos that are wanting to be raised. Where is... Bro, where is the Mega... Okay, Mega Raptor, I've been trying to get your booty over here, man. Thank you. I'm gonna need you to place... Help me try... Wait, if I hop without the Mega Raptor, I hop off the Mega Raptor. Gosh darn it. So that means I'm gonna have to get... Oh, God. I might go get my text too, actually, to be honest. Oh, that's the thing. You know what? Rock Golem, I think you might be perfect. Actually, no, you're not perfect. You're too tall. Are you over here? Can I reach the turn from up here? You, buddy? I think you might be just the right height. I think you are. Perfect. I think I'm just right. For right now, though, again, we gotta at least have some of the defenses up, so let's make a stream sniped, which is a very common thing to happen for me. Hope for the best. Especially as the server population grows. At least have some other basic defenses, and plus our other dinos and everything like that are in here. So I think we should be okay for right now. I'll work on more actual defense later on too. But this is just basic, very basic stuff right now that we're doing. Just at least keep out the beach pops. Well, and for some more advanced tribes. I might try to get in here. It ain't perfect, but hey, it's a good start, man. If nobody raided our stone base earlier, I don't think anybody's gonna try to. I don't think we're gonna get raided anytime soon. It ain't perfect, but it's something. Alright, for at least for right now, it's good right now. It's good enough for right now, at least. And a little rock drake slowly growing in. So that she will take her sweet time to grow. I'm gonna actually put her. I know they don't eat raw meat. They don't eat raw meat when they're babies, but she will be eating a bunch of meat when she grows up. So I'm gonna put some raw meat in her when she does grow up, and this way she doesn't starve to death when she's done growing. But yeah, I know baby rock drakes don't eat meat when they eat nameless venom. Alright. Anyway, though, I think we should be good for Tesla coils and stuff like that. I'll worry about the other stuff. And that should be good. Let's go ahead and grab some crystal. I don't want to use all my crystal, but crystal is actually surprisingly very easy to get on here. Resources on here on this map are actually pretty freaking cool, dude. Tesla coils are great though. We want to do like the creatures, and then we want to set the volatile. Turn that on. Love me some Tesla coils, bro. Raiders hate it. I'm gonna go for like a stun attack on this one. Now I'm just hoping that whenever she raises babies that they don't get obliterated by these turrets. But I'll let her know just in case she does. Alright, that should work out just fine. Alright, so overall pretty good. We are getting more near where I actually have to be ending the stream though, unfortunately. Because I don't have to work or anything like that. But, like I said, with my new schedule, guys, I'm actually very excited because I actually have days off. 2 days off. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. I've been working 2 jobs for the last 4 years, so I've been working every single day. When I mean every single day, I mean literally every single day, 7 days a week. Every single day. So it's actually very interesting actually having 2 days off. So I'm actually looking forward to it. So when the work schedule. So I'm actually very happy. I'm actually very happy with it a lot actually. At first I was skeptical, but I'm actually very happy. So like I said, guys, want to join the service? All I gotta do is so my YouTube name, and like I said, I'll be streaming every other day. So tomorrow I won't be streaming, but the next day I will be. Hopefully the base will be a lot more advanced as time progresses, and I'm more active. I'm definitely be far more active on the servers there. There's a lot more I have to do, but at least I got the main basics done for right now, and I still have some allies just in case I do get attacked, but right now, besides the occasional troll, I don't think we have anything too very much to worry about right now. But, and like I said, I have other track mates that are more active too, so that's always good too. So, alright, overall though, shouldn't be too bad now. I think we should be really good. Pretty solid start to the base. Pretty solid. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how I join back in the server. So if you want to see them, how to join back in the servers. If you guys are interested inside the cluster, this is PvP with no mods, but it is kind of boosted. It's meant like more like, you know, people who have have jobs and kids and all of the stuff that want to be able to play. So actually have some fun there. It's meant to try to get rid of the grind. But if you guys want to join the servers, all I gotta do is sub my YouTube name. You see it that way. I definitely will be trying to do more of that on there. And I would play official Genesis, but it's impossible to get into a server. It's quite literally impossible to get into a server. And plus, I don't really feel like doing an official right now. When I have 6 different servers I have to worry about. So, but again, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been absolutely amazing. And thank you all for joining in there. I do have my 7 Days to Die server too. There's been something going on with it. So I've been trying to hear some of my console players reaching out to me saying they're not able to join. So I'm kind of, it's kind of weird on that one, but we'll see how. Well, hopefully I can get that situation fixed. Probably something doing a Trotto. But I also got, like I said, and Lost Colony. It might be a hit or miss. If that might be decaying or be turning off eventually within a couple weeks. We'll see if I get any donations to keep that one up. I had a couple different Discord members ask about that, so we'll see how that goes. Because normally it's a 5 map cluster, but with Neutrado increasing the prices on Lost Colony and Astraeus, but not been very fun time. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And thank you all for the positivity and likes, guys. I do appreciate it. I know my YouTube algorithm has me a little bit on the lower side of the fact that I haven't streamed for over a week. So, but I really do appreciate it, guys. And every single like, man, it matters. It matters dramatically, and it really shows support. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, and remember, be sure, guys. I'll see you guys later.